Good thing Greta's got director in the bag.
Oh, Ryan?
Yeah.
To whom it may concern, hey guys, did you think I was dead? Just kidding, you never thought I was alive. No, but I guess it makes sense that in the year that everybody seemed to start talking about film once more, with earnest, passionate films taking center stage again and people being earnestly passionate about said films, it only makes sense that I would dust off this YouTube channel just in time for that year's Oscar season. And oh boy, we have had some discourse, haven't we? It may seem strange that such a great year for movies, arguably the best since 1999, would lead to such aggravated discourse. But of course it makes sense. When there's lots of great films to choose from, the snubs are gonna suck a lot more. Even when the selection is already so solid that you can't really decide what to swap out for one of the snubs, for the most part. What doesn't make sense is all the Barbie outrage, which is some of the most fascinatingly brain dead I've ever beheld on Twitter, before or after Elon did what he did with it. Let me say straight away, yes, I was surprised that Margot Robbie didn't make it into Best Actress, and that Greta Gerwig was left out of Best Director. I understand how cruelly ironic it may feel when a movie that praises women and espouses the difficulties of being one winds up with an Oscar nom for Ken instead of Barbie, and also how deeply funny it is to the Sigma male Ryan Gosling fans who thought the movie was a parody of feminist rhetoric anyway. Still, and I am hardly the first to point this out, it is mind-numbingly idiotic to view this Oscar year as a loss for feminism when A, the movie still made $1 billion and is nominated in 8 categories, B, the supposedly snubbed individuals are still nominated for writing and producing respectively, C, Lily Gladstone has made history as the first Native American actress to be nominated for an Oscar, D, Justine Triet is among those nominated, and unlike Gerwig was yet to receive such recognition, and E, her film Anatomy of a Fall is more seriously feminist and nuanced in its themes than Barbie. But sure, ignore it, because the girl boss feminist rainbow capitalist toy commercial only got 8 nominations instead of 10. To make the unintentional white feminism parody even more on the nose, a bunch of stan accounts began to post mournful Taylor Swift lyrics next to pictures of Robbie. Shortly before Hillary Clinton weighed in on the whole thing with a cheeky 2016 popular vote reference, a "you are enough" pun, and a hip hashtag. Now look, I agree that the Academy needs to learn that there can easily be more than one woman in the Best Director category per year. And I agree that some of the Best Actress nominations aren't deserved. I challenge you to find anyone who has seen Nyad. But even then, I would first focus on the snubs for the weirdly under-nominated Past Lives, which also has a female director in one of the best debutante efforts I've ever seen, and a phenomenal performance from Greta Lee, whose snub is a lot more unnerving than Robbie if, supposing you truly care about inclusivity, you read it as the Academy going, we gave Asian actors enough visibility last year, they can sit one out. Disqualify 2 names from the actors category, and I definitely go with Lee in Past Lives and Portman in May-December before reaching Robbie. As for Best Director, I truly don't know who I would swap out for Song, as much as I adore her film. Anyways, I wasn't really planning on doing a predictions thingy this year. I gotta be honest, I don't have any really strong ideas of how I think this is going to go. I see many endings laid before us, as a wise old Muppet once said. There are some outcomes that seem more likely than others and would make for a fun film Twitter meltdown, so there's that. But yeah, for now I figured I'd just give you my thoughts on what I think should win in the different categories. Best Picture. Okay, so like I said before, this is a very strong year, so I am gonna have to give it to 3 movies here. My vote is on either Poor Things, Oppenheimer, or The Zone of Interest. For Best Director, once again, I am torn, but I am gonna have to give it to Scorsese. I truly think this is the year for it. Similarly, I think Killers of the Flower Moon should get Best Actress. Lily Gladstone is definitely the best one here. Sandra Hüller and Emma Stone are certainly up there, but it's Gladstone for sure. Best Actor, Cillian Murphy. Best Supporting Actor, Robert Downey Jr. And Best Supporting Actress, Davine Joy Randolph in The Holdovers. Original screenplay, I am simply forced to go with Anatomy of a Fall. It's a very cleverly told story. While for adapted screenplay, I'm gonna have to go with Oppenheimer. Animated feature, I am torn between The Boy and the Heron and Spider-Verse. International feature film, definitely The Zone of Interest. As usual, I am bad with documentaries and have not seen those. Animated short film, 9 of 5 Senses. Live action short film, come on, justice for Wes Anderson. We gotta make up for those Asteroid City snubs somehow. Best original score, my boy Ludwig Göransson. It's not Göransson, you fucking Americans. And no, it's not just for patriotic reasons. It is a supremely powerful score. Best original song, I have no strong feelings here, but I'm Just Ken would be funny, so I'm gonna say that should win. Best sound, for the longest time I was certain I wanted it to go to Oppenheimer, but having seen The Zone of Interest, I'm gonna have to give it to that. If you watch that movie, you will definitely understand why. Production design, Poor Things. Cinematography, Killers of the Flower Moon or Poor Things. Makeup and hairstyling, Poor Things. Film editing, Flower Moon. Costume design, Poor Things. And visual effects, Cade the Tortured Crossing. There we go. See you Oscar night. Bye.
Let me just... Ken!